Hi guys, it's Amy. I was feeling guided to come on and do an energy check reading. This is for no contact between twin flame counterparts. I started to do this reading last night and my brain was just not cooperating with me at all. So we're gonna try this again now. So last night when I meditated before I tried to do this reading, the things that I saw that may be relevant for this reading is a pair of binoculars. I got the strong sense that you are being watched. I saw a yellow eye like a cat's eye. Again, this can represent being watched. The movie Cat's Eye from Stephen King could be significant. I have to say that it's the only movie in my life that's ever given me nightmares. Okay, I saw a cheetah, which I believe cheetah represents the divine masculine, and then I saw a sword down. So I feel like the masculine that you are attached to may be putting their sword down now. They no longer want to fight. Okay, and then I did pull cards from the Spirit Song Tarot deck for energy, and I got one for the feminine, one for the masculine. Spirit Song came with this gorgeous book. Look at that dragonfly. The artwork in this book is just absolutely amazing. So I'm going to read the cards that came out, and then I will go from there. So on the feminine side, I pulled the four acorns, represented by the walrus, and I'll read that one first. Okay, four of acorns. The persevering walrus settles comfortably into his environment, enjoying the results of his hard work. He has established a sense of order and security in his life and celebrates personal achievement as he moves into a new phase of life. Walrus is a warden of harmonious home and work relationships. He sees beauty in everyone and recognizes the importance of community spirit. You are surrounded by joy and love. Allow this collective optimism to center you spiritually. Aspire to help those who have supported you along the way by sharing the fruits of your labor. You are moving successfully into your new direction and all is working out as planned. Keywords are celebration, harmony, comfort, community, stability, relaxation, prosperity, and achievement. And then for the masculine energy, we have the Six of Crystals. Okay. It's the meerkat. The message is peace. It's about synergy and gratitude. The message is peaceful and social. Meerkat watches out for his community. He's a creature of kinship who harbors success by working alongside others. Meerkat knows that by combining resources and ideas, balance can be maintained in the greater collective. Meerkat is your guide in establishing the spiritual power required to help guide people along their pathway. You are thoughtful and caring by nature, and even the smallest gesture of kindness can make a big difference. Work from the heart and merge talents to reach goals. Revel in the warmth of accomplishment that comes from producing things that inspire. Keywords are gratitude, generosity, synergy, balance, kindness, abundance, and accomplishment. What I'm getting from both of these is that you're both kind of focused on community right now. Um, like I'm almost getting mission work type energy here. You're both perhaps getting started on your missions. All all of us have a mission that we're here to do. We all have a reason that we came to Earth, and when we become most our most self that we can be, most genuine bare to the soul self. Yeah, that's not coming out right. I can tell that's not. Okay, I'm going to stop there. Okay. We're going to get the feminine energy with this deck and then the masculine one with this deck since they're the same. That way I can see if there's mirroring going on if you both have the same cards come out. Okay, what is the feminine current energy? Spirit, show me the feminine's current energy. Feminine does not mean female. There is no gender in tarot. It just means one counterpart embodies the divine feminine and one embodies the divine masculine. But we all have both within us, and we are meant to balance both within us. Okay, please show me the feminine energy. Spirit, show me the current energy of the feminine. Oh, twin flame just came out. Nice. Okay, so you know that this is your counterpart. Any spirit, show me the energy, current energy. Okay, well. Then I think 7 is good. Now let's try to get the same amount for the masculine. Okay, Spirit, show us the masculine's current energy, please. Show us the current energy of the masculine. Current energy of the masculine, please. Come on, give me that masculine energy. Let's see, we've got 5. Give me 2 more for the masculine energy, please, Spirit. 2 more for the masculine energy so that it is equal on both sides. Yep, that's it. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to read the feminine energy first, and then I will do the masculine energy. Okay, so I've got loyalty coming out on the feminine side, trust and reliability, believe in. I feel like no matter where you're at on this journey, that the feminine is at the point where she knows that this masculine is who her loyalty lies with. And it's trust and reliability and believing. And then I have clarity, truth, intentions, honesty. So the feminine is having clarity on something in this connection. But also I feel like, feminine, you have reached the point in your journey where honesty is the only thing that matters to you anymore. I am definitely at that point myself. Man, these cards that came out with this one. Okay, so I do have shallow and chasing here. Chasing, pursuit, toxicity, resilience, and shallow, hollow, empty boredom. And this isn't the vibe I'm feeling or going with it. So it's possible that I'm reading for a couple different collectives here that may be in different points in the healing journey on this path. And, you know, no matter where you are on this path, like, take care of you and focus on you. The way to come into union with your twin flame is not by wanting them. It's not by desperately chasing them. It's It's by going within and working on yourself. That Okay, I've got divine masculine coming out, yang masculine energy. So you're in your more masculine energy right now. Maybe you're more focused on well, if you're getting started on your mission though, you're focused on building your foundation, a strong foundation within yourself right now. That's what I see from that. Okay, we do have, like I said, the twin flame mirroring, shared feelings, reflection. Just a confirmation this is a twin flame reading. And I had never noticed it before, but I was watching my reader do a reading the other day, my favorite reader, and this has two people on it with a tree in the middle. That's two faces there. I'd never noticed that before myself. Okay, we've got only you, devoted, attached, crave. This is just, again, like the loyalty. You know that this is the only person that you want now. Beginnings, try again, new direction, start over. And well, you know that you wish to start over with this person. So if you're resonating with all of this, then please continue to listen. Now I'm going to do the masculines. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, so silence, frozen, no words, still small. So this is confirming that you are in no contact with the masculine. I got, man. Okay, so I got intimacy, bonding, sensual, confiding. This person is craving intimacy with you right now. Longing, craving, aching, wanting. They want you so bad, feminine. But they're staying completely silent, and that's not divine masculine energy. That is wounded masculine energy. Fantasy, daydreaming, imagining, fantasize. And I realized that ended up being 8 cards there. I'm going to just pull the top one from the other deck. Soulmates, deep love, unity, connection. So see, you've got, so they know there's a soul connection here. Maybe they don't know what twin flames are. They don't quite understand, but they know that your souls are connected. Deep love, deep love, unity, connection. Normally the feminine does come upon twin flame information during her journey so that she knows what's going on. And the masculine usually doesn't have that help on their journey. They just have no way of understanding what all this is going on. So, okay, we've got memories, reminiscent, dwelling, bittersweet. They're heavy in their head about you. Open heart, receptive, empathy, vulnerable. Yeah, they're wanting to look there, and that's falling under intimacy. They're opening their heart. They are opening their heart. They're doing the work. Obsession, infatuation, adoration, addiction. Maybe while they're in this obsessive energy, it's probably better that they do stay silent. Obsession is actually low vibrational. Yeah. It's like that devil energy. That's the obsession. I'm getting the devil card from that. Okay, I also was guided to pull a few messages decks for this reading specifically. So I've got the Dark Confessions one I'm going to use first. Now, obsession, like Yeah, the no contact. So I'm going to do the Dark Confessions deck first, and this is what the masculine can't tell you. This is what the masculine is not able to tell you himself right now. Spirit. Whoa. Can you jump on my... Okay. Wow. Okay. Confessions from the masculine for the feminine right now. Confessions. Confessions for the masculine. From the masculine, sorry. Confessions from the masculine. Spirit. Does anything else want to come out? Okay. Okay, now these are how the masculine is feeling about the feminine while out of contact. I am finally seeing my worth, yet I still feel unworthy of your love. So yeah, he's still in that wounded masculine energy, for sure. And, I'm really happy that he's finally, that not he, that the divine, the one embodying the masculine energy, I'm glad that they are really seeing their worth, but I'm not convinced because of the still feeling unworthy of your love part. Because, yeah, I have this just, the energy I'm feeling right now just is kind of low vibrational. I pushed you away because I do not want the responsibility. I feel abandoned by you and it is triggering my childhood traumas. Okay, see, and this is what I mean about the wounded energy. Like, this person's admitting that they pushed you away, and I don't even think that you asked them to take responsibility for anything. I think they took this responsibility on themselves, and then they were mad at you over it. They resented you for it, and that's very, and now, like, I see that you have boundaries up because they feel abandoned. And I'm sure initially you felt abandoned. So you then would understand, though. I feel like you can look at this masculine and you can see that their current energy is projection and unhealed trauma. My focus is on my life. I can't be bothered to worry about you. And I know that one may be hurtful to hear for you, but actually, this is a good thing that they're focusing on their life. Like, the energy I'm pulling from that one is that they mean they're actually working on bettering themselves. My pride and ego got hurt, so I wanted revenge. I wanted you to hurt too. And you didn't even have to do anything to hurt this person's pride and ego. This, they're, they already said their childhood traumas have been triggered, so they're just projecting that trauma onto you, and you didn't have to do anything at all. It comes from they place too much burden on their own self, and now they're unfairly blaming you for it. Is the energy I'm getting. I'm afraid that your feelings for me are not mutual. I am not sure I can meet your expectations. The pressure is too much for me. Again, I feel like you haven't placed any expectations at all on this person outside of setting your boundaries of what you will and won't allow to be around you. I feel like they're putting all of these burdens onto their own self. Okay, so I'm going to use this deck now. Spirit had guided me to use this deck for this reading, the Lover's Messages Oracle. Okay, energy of the masculine spirit, energy of the masculine. What is it that the masculine is feeling but cannot tell the feminine right now? Shows how the masculine is feeling right now, Spirit. That one definitely went out. You're so beautiful inside and out. And I'm going to go ahead and set these on the side just so the table stays more even, and this one just fell out. I can feel that strong bond we share on a soul level. Now, this is coming from their higher self. They're not even aware that this is what they really aren't aware that this is what they're feeling deep underneath all of this projection here. This is what they're feeling underneath it. But all of this is coming from that inner child wounding that needs to be healed. Okay, I wanted to tell you so many times already how much I miss you. We are forever soul and heart connected. And now this really did come out strongly for both of you with the twin flame card coming out one side, soulmate on the other. I believe that you both know that you are connected, soul connected to each other. Spirit, with other messages, this masculine hand, forgot we are a perfect match made in heaven. Beautiful. Yes, as you see, these are much more positive than what was going on there. Okay. Time spent with you was the happiest time of my life. This is probably why they're so triggered. They've never experienced what they experienced while they were with you. My emotions for you have always been intense. And twin flame connections are extremely intense. They really are, because they're like that deep soul level. You can't cut the red thread between the two of you. This is like seriously strong connection that most people just don't understand. They have no idea what it can be like to be in this type of situation. I do not believe everyone has a twin flame. I am a firm believer that it is like those of us that are light workers meant to come help bring in the new earth that are the twin flames, because we are the ones who signed up to go through this. I mean, plain and simple, I do believe that we write our own soul contract before our soul ever enters a body. And, you know, we chose it because we knew we could handle it. We knew we wanted, our soul knew it needed a soul level love in life, that this shallow surface level love just isn't it for those of us that are on the twin flame journey. We'll never be happy with a surface level love. We'll never feel content in a relationship where we don't feel like we're growing equally with the other person, or it's so much deeper than just having things in common when you have that soul level connection with someone. So much deeper. Okay, what messages? Thank you. What messages, Spirit, does the masculine have for the feminine? And this is the Burning Heart Love Oracle here. What messages? What messages does the masculine have for the feminine? Now, these messages right here may be ones that they are thinking, or they could be coming from their higher self, even. And your higher self is just the best version of you that you can possibly be. It's also the most authentic version of yourself. Your most authentic version is going to be your highest vibrational version of yourself that you can be. The version of you that, I don't, I'm sorry, I cannot find the wording right now to say what I'm trying to say. I'm struggling here. I tend to have disconnection between my brain and my mouth most days. I don't know if that comes from having a Leo Mercury with a Gemini, Mars, and Venus, but my mouth and my brain feel disconnected most days. Okay, so this should be enough messages from this stack. Let's see what came out. I'm making a mess here with my cards. Let's try to fix that. Okay. I don't know how to handle my emotions right now. Well, that is most certainly the sense that I got from this reading. And this is really what it boils down to. So, feminine. I'm going to try to give some advice here, and this is what I'm trying to do right now in my connection. Make sure that you're grounding yourself and you're letting these emotions pass through you without taking ownership to them, because the way that energy works in a divine connection, because you're two parts of the same soul. So yeah, see, I'm just not my brain is just, it keeps going blank now. Maybe this is the energy that your person is in right now. This doesn't normally happen to me when I'm doing a reading anymore. This used to happen when I was doing readings when I first started. Okay, they will never compare to you. So maybe the masculine is with someone else right now. I was selfish and stuck in my ego. And again, they're admitting that they know that they're in ego. I want a future with you. I want to reach out, but don't know how. Feminine, do not take this as a message to reach out first. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Reaching out to them will only stall progress. I have learned this lesson through my catalyst flame many, many, many times over the past 8 years. Feminine, please don't. And if you do, you can't control yourself and you send a little message and they hurt you all over again. Stop, breathe, and remind yourself to let them come to you. Because you're worthy of that. You're worthy of them coming to you. And then you'll know that they're ready when they come back towards you. Well, you have to obviously pay attention to how they're behaving, because the masculine can come back too soon. And then you guys will go through your trials again, and then they'll disappear again. And yeah, it can be a really vicious cycle. 8 years of going over the cycle, I finally learned the lesson that I was meant to learn about chasing, finally. I don't want to be toxic anymore. Wow, wow. I just had like real pure sadness wash over me with that one. They are sitting in their guilt right now for whatever it is they did to you, Divine Feminine. I've been manifesting you. So I feel like your person may be actively, like knowingly manifesting you now. I'm holding on to the memories of us. So, Divine Feminine, continue working on you. And when you keep working on yourself, your masculine is going to end up mirroring this energy, and they're going to work on themselves and heal their stuff that they need to heal as well. Something very, very important to know about counterpart connections is that in the counterpart connections, like you guys both meet each other when you're on a same vibration, but in the beginning it's a low vibration before either of you have done any healing. And then once it's time for union with each other, you're both very high vibrational. From the work that you do on yourselves. Like you can't skip a step. Neither. So like if you're like, well, I've done all this work on myself, why haven't I gotten union with my masculine yet? Like remember, we all have free will. We're all on our own path, and the masculine, they have their own stuff to work on. You have your own stuff to work on, and until you both are ready, you cannot come in union. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you're doing something wrong or you're not healing your stuff right just because you haven't achieved union yet with your masculine. It could be that they're not ready yet. Like, you have to consider that. Okay, now Spirit actually did guide me to grab the Divine Time Oracle deck. And normally I'm not guided for any type of timing in these connections because divine timing is always at play when it comes to these connections. But Spirit, what is the timing that the viewer needs to know? Okay, would this be for when they may receive communication from the masculine? Okay, Spirit, show us when the feminine may receive communication from the masculine. I have to say, sometimes I'll get all cards when I'm guided to use timing that won't give time. Okay, I've got sooner than you expect, and I've got January. So, I'm not sure how the January is significant. I'm not getting the feeling that the January is when they're coming back, although it could be. I'm doing this reading in February. We are mid-February right now. Yes, today is Friday the 13th, as a matter of fact. So, yeah, you might be saying, January is 11 months away. I don't want to wait that long. But, I mean, on this journey, you learn that you don't get to choose how long is too long. You definitely don't. Like, if you're in that energy that's low vibrational, you're trying to control things, that's not divine feminine energy. So get yourself in your divine energy, stay in your divine energy, and that's what will magnetize and pull in your counterpart sooner than you expect. Remember, sooner than you expect. I'm going to leave this reading here. I hope you have a great day. I have to get ready for the day job. Bye.